Okay, guys, so I'm walking to the store. She keep calling me out to the store. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the store that I normally go to, but I'm not going to the store where they're inviting me to go to. Okay, the store that they trying to get me to go to is the store right up the street from here, which is about like right down from the shopping center, and it's a gym right there. They got a pink tag on the ground, so I know the situation led to my parents, my grandparents' home, where my family caused chaos and conflict there at that home. Okay, if you guys are not aware, the little guy just got shot, the little kid out of town. Okay, over a bottle of water. So I'm awakened. I'm very aware of what's going on and what's trying to form. So at this moment, I want you guys to kind of observe, okay, what's happening. Yeah, let him act a fool. Thank you. Because he saw me. You know, you could have beeped or something. You just come back here driving all fast. You see a caution light up there. Like, this is what they do. It's organized. So I'm observing everything. Now, guys, you remember I'm taking a different walk, okay? The other day when I walked down here, they had put an obstacle or some type of ritual object on the ground, okay? So I have to walk all the way around because of the obstacle that they put on the ground, okay? They put the obstacles on the ground. And the obstacles was from some type of spell, okay, that they did. And shit looking real stupid, man. Real dumb. These people are desperate for our energy, bro. And I'm doing what the fuck I'm gonna do regardless. But I was like, I'm not walking on that side anymore because you curse the grounds. You curse the grounds trying to harm an innocent soul. So I'm like, nope, I'm not taking that route. So that's a bag down here. I'm thinking I could cross this way right here to go across the street to go to the store. I'm not sure, but I'm about to figure it out. So we're gonna see when we get up here. But they really drive like they don't care. Like, God damn. Hope they don't fucking hit my ass. She looking at me like I'm crazy, and there's a whole stop sign right there. Like, if you don't see me, I hope she would have hit me. I would have got paid. I would have got fucking paid. And then she looking like, oh my gosh. I would have got paid. Like, oh my gosh. And you don't think a person like me would have been scared. I'm not a scary person. You're just giving off weird. Everybody's kind of out today with the dark tinted windows, kind of recording me, okay, watching back and looking at me, okay. I got a lot of proofs today, so it don't really matter to me. These are lies, these are cult members going down. Yeah, the big information led today. Actually, the post office actually called me this morning and basically just put the icing on the cake for the whole crime that's been going on, okay? So you guys might be hearing phone calls or receiving phone calls of what's going on or what have you about this organized crime that's going on in the community, okay? If you guys don't know or remember, get updates off my phone. Get a lot of updates, guys. Get updates. So, it's hot as hell, I tell you that. It's hot. They tagging it. Just gonna move it right out of my way. That's how they do. He sat back and he waited. Kind of laughing at their asses on the cool. Shit don't make any sense. And I'm just really smiling. I'm frowning, but I'm smiling. It's hot as hell out here. And I don't have on a long sleeve shirt. So I guess he's one of the crooked cops that works in the organized crime. Oh, she wanted me to get her license plate. Why she looking at me? Yeah, this is what they do. Okay, so that's one of the officers. Okay, I'm guessing he one of the ones that's watching. Oh yeah, he's the one that's watching. Okay, it's about my mail. They're informing me. Okay, they know. She's trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not, but they got evidence. They know I got the call. Yeah, and they know that I know that it's my dad. It's my father. Yeah, they're aware. Yeah, because it's not right. Look, another one. Okay, they all know. Wow. They all aware. Yeah. Check their license plate. It's an organized crime. You see, they're not smear campaigning me. First, they were doing all this smear campaigning. The truth being released. Something's shifting as I speak. Okay? And to say I didn't even want to come out. I didn't want to come outside. I'm a homebody. But I decided to say no. Let me go and go out or whatever. I normally go and get me some coffee in the morning, and then they're telling me don't get coffee. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm not working with anyone. Oh, the ears still can't smell me. That's the gray cars. They got receipts. They're letting us know, y'all, the paper down there on the ground. They're letting us know they got receipts. Okay? Oh my goodness. I feel like a fat kid that loves Debbie cakes. Get a wash shot, y'all. Whew, it feels so good in here. It's hot as hell. And they say I come here to get coffee. hope this shit don't pop on me. I got hair up here. Like good. The lady just came and gave her mail, guys. They're letting me know. I didn't get her on camera. It wasn't meant for me to do that. You okay? Having a great day? Yeah, you're just staring, so hey, I'm staring back. I'm just staring back. Yeah. Yeah. Never had the issue since I've been here. Everybody speaks to me. You're the only one that gives me a little eye when I come in. And I still never say nothing, but today I address it. Yeah. Figure of speech. What's my total?
194.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I'm glad I got that on film, guys. I hate to look like the bad person. I got assholes everywhere, dude. Live and you learn. What'd you say? Yeah, because he's heated for me, though. He's ready for me. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a cool person, dude. You don't have to be like that with me. I'm a kind person. I come here, I speak every day when I do come here. It's no need to be like that, man. It's no need to be like that. God bless you, man. Much blessings come to you. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta change the atmosphere, man. People don't even know what's going on. You can't be cool to everybody. Just because they mean to you, you have to be respectful too. You know, he thought I said something crazy about him. And I said, just because people be assholes, that don't mean I have to be an asshole. And he thought I was talking about him, okay? He thought I called him an asshole. And she said, no, dude, she didn't say that. She said that she was an asshole. Like, yeah, I said, no. I had to stop and listen. But they're winking their eye at me. And that's the right eye. She's on my right side. So I guess they want me to be triggered after her reaction. But they're letting it be known. Okay, they go to Bill's lady down there. They go to the yellow car. So that's her symbol. That's her sign. So guys, just stay awake. You know, they're giving us information. Whatever's supposed to come to us is coming. Okay, I got my coffee. I'm aware. I'm awakened. Got the message. So something that was supposed to be routed to you, they're gonna hand it to you. Okay. Don't sweat the small shit. We're above those negativities. Okay. We're in control. We're inconsistent. Okay. But this is what you need to know when you go out. Okay. They're letting us know. And he was really trying to target me though, guys. He throwing a little heat at me. And I'm glad I kept my recording on. But he was mugging the shit out of me. Yeah, he was mugging me. And I didn't pay it no mind. Not at all. So they're trying to evil on me now. Kero da baba shori de ba kororo no tote kere de ba shoya baba kororo sota. Nyana ma kontara da ba yoro soya. Yedida ba shotari da ba yanda. Dikido saya. Yeah. I start to get real irritated and pissed off when they do that shit to me, but I don't. I start speaking against it. They kill the Dabamado Sote, the Bayo Sota, Yedaba Shodo, the Babamokota, the Bashoya. The Kiddy say the Mario Soto, the Bayandoro Sotaria. Namando Sota, Namakoro. In Namakoro Sote, the Bashaya. Oh shit, that shit is hot as hell. Y'all, I just wasted this coffee on me, and my fat ass ain't even moving fast enough. And not moving fast enough to even get the shit off of my arm. But anyway, so this is our message. We got message, you got clarity. Okay, guys? So just be mindful, okay? They have to inform us, they have to tell us. And they're actually, I don't know if they're just willing to trying to work with us on what they did, because a lot of them has been caught up. Okay, they've been caught for a lot of shit that they caused and done. Okay, there's justice happening. Okay, there are a lot of justice played out. Stay up. And believe they tried to get me to go to the donut shop. And the mail lady's going to the donut shop. They're working with the authority to give me my mail back. That's what they're trying to say. Okay, we got one that's targeting me. We got one that wanted to target. He's a black guy. He watched me and I watched him and I recorded. He thought because he didn't have his license plate in the front of his car, I wasn't going to turn around. But I did. Here go another messenger. Here we go, guys. Dog watchers. Say hi to the camera. Say hello. Say good morning, Grand Rising. Thank you for my evidence. They got a Crayola down here. They think we don't see it. We're up. There's a truck right there. They're dog watchers, but they also messengers. All dog watchers are not good dog watchers. See? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We ain't here to play. We getting all the evidence. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I knew it was a reason I supposed to came this way. Because I was going to go over the railroad tracks, but I said, nope. I'm not going over the railroad tracks. I'm not going to go all the way that far. No. Yeah, everybody's not bad. They got the glasses on. I read those glasses. They're turning that energy back. They're turning all of that energy back. Back to the sender. If I fall and hurt myself because of they're doing this spell work, I'm telling you, your whole fucking family gonna spiral out instantly by putting this shit on the fucking ground, assholes. Give me some proof. They're all walking by, driving by. There goes another one. There goes another one, guys. Thank you. They drive fast, they see that shit on the road. They see that. They try to project to know to keep you walking in it. That's how they do. I really want some of those little flowers to put in my little park, in my little area in my apartment, but I'm not going to pick that on the side of the road. There we go. Go a glove. There you go. I go to dog watchers. You would think that the dog watchers would mean good help, protection. They're just watching to organize the next action. That's all. It's organizing for the next action. They always do that. Every time I got the car, they move too slow. They move too slow. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the evidence. I'm going to go viral. Thank the Lord. Here goes the water bottle. They're in deep shit. They have to expose it now. They have to expose it. They're all caught. People are getting calmer. People are getting hit now. Oh shit. This is some bad shit. This is bad, y'all. It ain't good for them. Now they're not against us now. That's because they want us to cooperate. We're not doing that. I normally will have one riding and walking across to the trash can when I come in. For the last 2 days I've been noticing it haven't been. Now she said she was going to send me my mail. Let's see, my mail's here. Holy shit. My fat ass tired. Just because I call me fat, I don't need you to call me fat. You can't call me fat. Oh yeah, excuse me. And to believe I really was not going to come out. I didn't feel like walking. This is why. Okay. I got my mail. They did hold my mail. Let's see. They holded it, guys. The mail was there. I went there Wednesday for the mail. And this is the letter that I was looking for. And he told me it wasn't there. This was one of the letters. I will show you guys when I get in the house, okay? And they hacked into my Spectrum, okay? Confirmation, I'm gonna leave that there. told me today she was gonna leave my mail. Today is Saturday, guys. We don't do business on Saturdays. Stay awake. I hope you tapped in. Then it keeps giving me this Gerber baby shit. They want me to be with this man and have a child, y'all. I know that sounds real fucking weird, right? I'm trying to force a situation that's never going to be. I never even signed up for Gerber baby. I don't have a baby. This is the second letter, though. The second one. They already labeled the child and I ain't even had it. They're letting me know that one of my family members caused me to have that abortion. Yeah, they did that to me on purpose. This is all evidence, okay? Stay awake, guys. I never signed up with Gerber baby. But see, they have to tell you. And it's so personal. I'm not even gonna, I'm outside. So I'm gonna wait until I get in to kind of give you guys a drift of what I'm talking about. It's fucking hot out here, dude. It's crazy, man. When you find shit, that's why you know you have really went through some healing, because now you can actually accept the truth for what it is and not be hurt. Look at that big dragonfly. Look, that hoe's so beautiful. Oh my God. Ooh. It is hot. Okay, guys, so my alarm out there is going off. I'm gonna have to leave it off. Oh shit. So guys, I don't know why my camera looks so foggy. I don't know why it looks like that. Hold on. Okay, the thing was locked. So guys, I was not planning to leave out, but they kept nagging me to leave out my home. Okay, they basically last night I was kept going through attacks. Okay, attacking me, doing my readings. They kept attacking me like after my readings later on, like that night I called my friend. My friend said, yeah, your mind or whatever. And I said, what? You just confused me. What'd you say? And right after I hung up the phone with him, my person and the third party started spiritually attacking me, okay? I'm in the middle of the reading, and they're attacking me while I'm doing a reading, okay? Right after I hung up the phone with the person, I started doing the reading. So it's divine timing. You're going to see the time that I called him and the time that I started the reading. So you know these videos that load up like every 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So the phone call from that call to 30-40 minutes in the reading from that time that I called him, that's when they attacked me, okay? And they let that be addressed. My friend let that be addressed because he was a part of it too. When I was at my friend's Jason house, which I didn't never tell nobody, I didn't say nothing to nobody. His neighbor came in the house on me. I didn't call the police. I called him. I called Jason and told him about it. And then he put cameras at his front door and back door. But the door should have been locked anyway, okay? And it wasn't locked. So the dude came in and I woke up and I told him, I was staring at him. Actually, I was waiting. I could sense somebody coming in. I could. I was laying there. I wasn't asleep. And I looked at him. I said, what are you doing in here? Why are you in here? I said, get out. I'm going to call the police. You know, now normally in a situation like this, you'll be terrified. I wasn't scared. Okay. So due to the situation, I never said anything to nobody. Okay. And my friend had to reveal himself to me to let me know. That's why I never went back to his house. When I would ask him to go to his house, he was like, oh, I don't want to do this and that. And all the time I would go to his house every time. And all of a sudden they're watching me and they seeing what's going on. So it's like, oh, I'm helping you. Oh, I'm hurting you. Oh, I'm helping you. I'm hurting you. And this, no, they have to reveal the truth. They have to tell they've been caught for trying to kill me. Not twice, not once, but not twice, but 3 or 4 times they try to take me out, guys. Okay? But moving on to say this, to say, when you're in these situations where you having information about your child having a baby, okay? I'm gonna put this up here. Y'all, I'm not with Gerber Baby, okay? That's what I was telling me information about my sister. And I was wondering, like, why they putting shit out and saying my sister's name in these readings. They try to make me feel like my son took something from my sister. Like, I was thinking all kind of shit. Like, it was just like something was just going on every time I looked up. It was just, they're attacking me. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm attacking you because I need you to think. I need you to remember this. But it's like they attack me for me not to remember. So it's aligning me, awakening me to what they've done to me and set me up on, okay? My sister, I don't know. She signed me up with Gerber Baby. I don't know. I don't remember. But one day I was at her house and she said, here, you got some mail. And I remember forwarding mail to her house, but I don't remember signing up for Gerber Baby. I just don't. But I will get those Gerber Babies things all the time. Okay? I will get them in the mail all the time. And I really needed it. I needed the help. But sometimes I would get that milk, and sometimes I would go return that milk and go get other foods for my kids, you know. My son was, at the time, he got older. But anyways, that's just to let me know that my auntie in my family, her son hit me in the stomach and made me lose my baby. But y'all, I was under spells or attack or something. Y'all, I didn't even know that I was pregnant. I didn't even know, well, no, I knew I took a pregnancy test. And the only person in the family that knew that I was pregnant was my cousin, Silton, and my auntie, Jennifer. And I think at the time that was the only person that kind of knew or whatever. When I told my baby father about it, he wanted me to take the test with him. And I was like, take the test with you? Like, I want to know too. So I didn't wait for him. So, y'all, when he came and got me, we started arguing about the test in the car in the parking lot. Okay? I mean, on the side of the road. And he choked me all the way to the fucking back seat of the car. He choked me so bad, my shoe fell off. I didn't even get in the car all the way. My shoe fell off. I had a butterfly shoe, sandals. And he drove off, and I was still in the car. And he drove around the corner because my mama was watching him. My mama was looking right at us, and she didn't even try to help me. I believe like my mama went into shock. She was scared, and she didn't know what to do. So Chester knew that my mama saw him, and he took off. He drove off with me in the car, and he drove to the shopping center. And the girl that checked my page, I'm not going to put your name out there because I don't want you to be involved in anything, because she didn't even know what was going on. I don't even think she seen what was going on. All she was doing was walking from the liquor store. She walked out after everything had happened. It was an old white lady at the bank. I swear to God on my kids. She was sitting there. She watched him. He threw all my shit out of his car. He was fighting me in the car. And I got out the car, and he threw my purse, and I threw a perfume bottle at his car, and he just left me there. And I had only one shoe on my foot, and that girl, she gave me her shoe off her foot. I mean, her socks off her foot. And ever since then, every now and then if I see her, I'll say something to her. I'll say hey or whatnot or what have you. But I just kind of kept my distance because, I don't know. I was embarrassed. I was hurt. I was shamed. So I didn't really say nothing. She didn't even say nothing to me. I don't even think we ever even talked about it. Yeah, we never even talked about it. We never even said nothing about it. Okay? And she would be at the guy's house down the street. I guess that's her family members or whatever. They used to hang right there on Avenue B or Avenue C somewhere at at all the guys, the old people house down the street. And it wasn't too far from where I ended up moving at. And it's just a lot, man. A lot. It's a lot that I experienced. And it's crazy. I would never think that I'd be ready to talk about that type of shit. Like, I healed, but sometimes you just have to address things to get past things because you've healed. And sometimes you have to express that because the divine is allowing you to see and to know that you actually forgave these people. Okay, you might didn't know everything, but it made sense after a while. And that's probably really deep within me. That's probably pretty reason why I never really said anything. But my cousin ended up passing away. Okay, and when he passed away, he came to me in the form of a dream, and he told me about a house. Okay, even one of the guys that I used to date when I was younger, they showed me something about a house. Everybody was hiding under a house. Okay, I didn't know what that meant. Even I was underneath the house. I had a dream about I was underneath the house. And I was running from somebody or somebody was running from me. And then one day I actually went and did that. Like, I remember I was intoxicated and I actually ran thinking the guy was going to try to hurt me. And I went hid under the house. And I came out from under the house and I was full of mud. I was full of mud. And the guy was like, well, where did you go? Da, da, da. I was like, man, I thought you was going to try to kill me or something, man. And I just told him, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, hell no. But no. When you person under influence, I saw something that I wasn't supposed to see of him, and it was like the demon came out of him, and it was like he just gave me this demonized look, and I ran the fuck off. I ran off, like, for real. And that's not a lie. That's the divine truth. During that timing, and now it's just letting me know that it's karma's happening. A lot of people getting hit with a lot of things that they did to me. I did actually lose a child. I was full of blood. I got into it with my cousin. He had on my clothes or something like that. And it was just like it was a no fucking deal. I don't know if it was just, letting everybody know, like, yeah, I got it on. I'm fucking with her. I'm attacking her right now or whatever not. But I didn't know, like, I could actually just lose the baby, but I'm not thinking like that, y'all. So we end up tussling and fighting or whatever. And I remember him being on top of me or something happened. We wasn't fighting, but we were tussling. And when I remember he hit me in the stomach or something like that. When I got to my friend's house, well, I told my friend, Chester, I told him about when my cousin jumped on me. I called him and I told him, and he came pick me up from work. And when he came pick me up, I think we were supposed to go to lunch or something with. I always go to lunch with him, and I end up. How would I say this? I end up like going into his house. He stayed like Avenue B or something like that, Avenue A or something like that, and y'all was full of blood. I went to the restroom. I had blood all over me, and I just didn't know, y'all. I flushed the baby down the toilet. I didn't know, y'all. I was young. I was like, what, 20, 21? I was like 21 years old. I didn't know nothing about no babies like that. And I had a little girl. Named Kimberly, real young. I was like maybe, 14, 15, having a little girl. But that's just to let you know, like, I didn't know that I flushed the baby down the toilet. That's the God on the truth. Another day I was looking at like, I'm sorry, y'all. Shit. I was looking at, y'all can't even talk right. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh man. I didn't know, y'all. That's God on the truth. I didn't know. Oh man. there were little babies I was looking at that people have miscarriages and how small they are when they come out. Okay, they look like little blood clots. If you're not sure and you think you're on your cycle, you would think that it'll be a blood clot. That's how small it come out. Okay, and I passed that baby in the toilet and I just didn't know. I didn't know, y'all. If I knew, I would have said something. I would have spoke on something. I haven't even really told nobody in my family, and I did it. I didn't tell nobody in the family. And if I did, I don't remember telling anybody about me having a miscarriage. I just thought maybe, because after that, y'all, I wasn't bleeding. I wasn't on my cycle. And he even asked me, he's like, you on your period? I was like, nope. He never said nothing. He's a grown-ass man, and he knew. He denied my son. So now it's making sense. He denied my son because of the loss of his other baby. That was his baby, and I wonder why he didn't like her. I was wondering, and it didn't make sense to me. He seen her I was at the I had went to the hospital. Okay, I had used the restroom, y'all. I was just, oh my God, when you live in a small place with a man, it's not the best to use the restroom. Raise the window, light a match, do something. So I used the restroom. He was like, oh my God, you smell bad. He's like, I'm taking you to the hospital. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Come on, let's go. Because I don't feel good. Like, I was weak. I was like drained out. I just felt really, really bad. And I don't know if I had I had a stomach virus. They told me I had a stomach bug. And I'll pass, and they gave me medicine. But before I went seeing somebody, we were leaving out. After I seen somebody, we were leaving out the doctor's office. And when I left out the doctor's office, I end up running to my auntie in the store. When I ran into her in the store, no, I was going. It was a pharmacy. It's a pharmacy in the what is the name of that hospital? Baptist Hospital. Okay, Baptist Hospital have a little place in there where you can pick up your prescriptions. Okay, she was walking towards there, and I was walking out, and Chester was in front of me, my baby father. He walked out first, and I walked out behind him. She said, "Oh, what you doing here? What's wrong with you?" And she said, "Hey, what you doing here? What's wrong with you?" Like that. I'm like, nothing. I said, "I'm all right." I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Or whatever. I spoke to her. He looked at her and he walked away. He gave her the most nastiest look ever. And I didn't understand. I said, "Why would you do that?" He said, "Erica, I don't like your people. I don't like them, Erica." And I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing because I didn't really care for her either. She treated me bad as a child. Like, she was mean. She was a mean lady. She wasn't mean. Her kids would say she's not mean. That's how she talked. But she was loud and just, her voice just gave mean. She was the type of parent that she didn't play that shit. You either listen or you don't. And she was just yelling. She was yelling. God damn it. She was yelling at everything and fussing about everything, And then we used to be at their house all the time. I used to always want to be at my cousins' them house. So, anyways, it was a situation that happened with my cousin Erica. Let the girls come in. Some girls come in and jump me because her brother ended up spitting on me or something. And one of the girls that came in that lived next door to her, they jumped on me. They jumped me in her house, and she let them. She didn't do nothing. And I ended up, I was scared to walk home. I ended up walking home anyway. Like, they didn't even care. And then when I got grown, we started hanging around each other. And she never even brought that back up. But I saw the girl that jumped me in the store when I was sitting on the curb. Never did speak or say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Okay? And I guess the girl must have got into a car wreck or whatever. But her name was Erica too. Okay? But that just to show you how cool people are. But at the end of the day, I was going through something, so I didn't have no room to say nothing. I still don't have no room to say nothing. People do what they do. You can't hold nobody accountable. You just live, learn, and grow. That's why I don't have female friends. That's why I stay to myself. I mind my business or whatnot or have you. So it went from that, y'all, to, my cousin And that's why I stated this and said, you know, how the girl, my other cousin, which is my Aunt Tabitha's daughter, Erica Daigle, she was the one that let them come in and jump on me, okay? And her brother spit it on me, and we got in a fight, and I beat him up in the front yard, and everybody was watching. They were saying, get his ass, what he did. And I told my auntie what he did, and she was like, nah, you just don't do that. She was the one that she do like me. If something just not right, she gonna be like, she just gonna get the cussing and fussing, you know, because you know that ain't right. And he spit it on me, and I beat his butt. And he said he was gonna get his sister and his mom and them to come down here and get on me. I stayed outside till about 8, 9 o'clock. I was mad as hell. I'm just talking to him, and we had a conversation. And he got mad about something I said, and he just honked at me. It's like it was the thing to do. And I beat his ass in that front yard. That was the day that I knew I was just tired of them fucking with me. Because that was my own cousins. But they was the only ones we had to play with. We had no other kids to play with. And it went on from that, y'all, to my cousin doing that shit. I guess that was her way of getting me back with those girls. But I didn't even know them kids, the Erica girl and the other girl. I didn't really know them like that for them to be fucking with me or whatever. So after that situation, my cousin, them just recently, it's gonna make sense, y'all. They came to me in the spirit. Okay, I guess, you know, they wanted me to help them or pray for them or something. Or whatnot, and they were standing all the way at like far from me, and they were standing there together, and I was like, nope, bye, go. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not healing none of y'all. Bye, go, get away from me, or whatever. And I told my person, I told you ever disrespect me and allow them to come back in my face or my presence ever again. I was angry. I was pissed off because they know better. You're not even approaching me in the real divine, meaning in the atmosphere. And then when you did, y'all didn't even acknowledge anything. You try to kill me. You try to have them people to come kill me, man. And then acted like you cared and went lied on them documents to the Social Security office. She came in that office to the Social Security office and lied to them people about who I was and what I was doing. And those people was lying with her. Hell yeah, they lied with her. That's why they had me bringing up shit about the past. It's like she had knew what she did. She was caught up. And the doctors kept on provoking me to, not provoking me, but having me to speak on things that I've already healed from. It wasn't comfortable for me. I was already going through shit, trying to get my kids back from foster care. So why are you trying to open up a wound when I'm focused on 4 kids? Because you want to prove a point of what you did. Your timing ain't my timing. I wasn't even stable or mentally stable or emotionally stable to even express nothing like that. Now I can. Okay? But they end up talking to me down and talking to me, y'all, about when I end up moving there during that time that I went to the Social Security office. I ended up living at my grandparents' house, and they was like, we don't want you here, but we're tolerating you, things like that. And then, you know, we ended up going outside and having a conversation because people knew what they were trying to do to me. And people was like, basically, I guess they was like, nope, you know, have her outside. Talk to her outside. You're not going to talk to her in the inside. And you know what I'm saying? Because every time I talk to her, she'll stand behind me. She never could really stand in front of me. She always stood behind me and talked behind my back or whatever. And so this time all of us was outside, all 3 of my aunties and me. And they was like, dude, you don't think we love you? And ain't nobody else said nothing. They just all sitting there. And I said, no. And I started crying. Because, no, I know y'all don't. Y'all try to kill me. Y'all tried to fucking kill me. I don't care what nobody say or what nobody think. They all try to kill me for that money. And I'm sitting here breaking generational curses off this bloodline, doing the best that I can. You're still after me. I went in the store today, and the guy, he put his hair on the counter, on the thing where I get the coffee from, and they was already telling me, telepathically, don't drink the coffee, this, that, and the third. He was praying on me, too. I got him on camera, and I turned around and I said, this the third party doing this, having the people to try give me ill intentions and ill wills because she in my shit, or it's something that she got that gotta come to me that's already was mine. Okay. And when I end up getting my coffee or whatever, I said, why is there a hair right there? You don't hear me say that in the video. I said, why is that hair right there? Like they normally have a little clean up in that area. But her and that man, the one that was in there, like I didn't put the camera on her, but the camera was on him. And I looked at the phone and said, hey, you're good? You all right? Because he was staring me down. Like he could just take me down. He's always in that store when I'm in there. He's smoking in that store and all kind of shit. I know y'all seen that shit. And he sit there in that store all the time with her. And I don't never say that. I always get along with people. Okay? I'm not a person of conflict or whatnot or what have you. And the police just left out of there too. Okay? So there could be some police officers that's involved in this situation. And that's why I recorded it, to let it be known. So we got y'all. We got y'all just like y'all feel like y'all got us. Okay? We setting tones just like y'all setting tones. Okay? Just know y'all ass is caught. And I'm not taking none of y'all bullshit. And he, you know, I'm a type of person. I'm a humble person. I'm a kind person. And I turned around and I said, hey, man, you don't have to be like that. So I'm a cool person, man. I come in here all the time. I speak to people and I keep going. And it was one day I went in there and he was trying to troll me with the Reese's. You know what I mean? My mom ate Reese's all the time. And it was like, as I say, like, I'll take you out like your mom. I will comfort you like your mom. But I never said nothing because I didn't feel threatened by you. But best believe I'm not walking in that store without nothing in my purse. Best believe that I'm packing. So you try me if you want to, sir. You ain't bad. So please stop acting like you are. Please, because you rubbing me the wrong way. I'm kind. And I had to humble myself and let him know, like as to say, like, how would I say this? Like as to say, you know, I was in control of the situation, of this outcome, you know, because I know the truth is being revealed right now. And when I looked at him, I said, hey, I said, man, you ain't got to do all that. You know, I'm a kind person. I say, you try to make me feel like I'm being an asshole or something. Like, what the fuck? And then he said, what the fuck she called me? She called me an asshole? I turned around and said, sir. And I didn't say nothing. The lady started explaining to him what I said because she was listening to me quite well. Quite well. And I walked away. I left out. But it was already little tangent shit on the ground and just little evil, demonic, satanic shit. These officers and shit that's involved in here in this bullshit, y'all all caught up. It don't even matter to me at the end of the day. Like, y'all could be a part of this or not. It don't even matter. It's really irrelevant. I'm too strong for the negativity, but I will expose it. And I'm here to do just that. And if you don't like me, that's fine too. But I tell you what, if you make any false arrests on me, there will be a personal lawsuit placed on you personally. I'm telling you right now, it's not a threat. I know the spiritual law and I know the physical law, and you breaking it. So moving forward to all that to say, when I was involved in the situation, he was trying to troll me in the store with the Reese's shit. And so when I left out, before I left out the store, I said, you know what? Go ahead, just give me a refund. I took my money back because she was trying to project on me too. And he was just standing there. Like every time I go in there, he's holding the Reese's. He's making himself, you know, and I walk around him. Like, you don't have, like it's nothing. Like, just stop already. You know what I mean? Like I don't care what you're doing. You're not moving me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on a higher frequency spiritual level of spiritual conscious, but I respect my elders. But just because you do something cruel to me don't mean that I got to do cruel shit to you. But just know that I'm exposing y'all. I'm exposing you. And I'm not here to break friends. I'm not here to make nobody comfortable with me. I'm not dimming my light to make people feel comfortable with that doing towards me. I just know how to make you see me in a better light than somebody else wanted you to see me in. Because I'm a chosen being. And you're going to see me before you come up against me. And you saw me. I let it be known the day that he saw me. I said, hey, man, I had to let him know, hey, man, you ain't got to do that. I'm a cool person. I come here, I get what I need, and I speak to everybody. You don't have to do that. And I gave him that look back. I sure in the hell did. I sure did. I gave him all that back. Yeah. So that little witchcraft, little evil eye energy shit, it's stuck on you. Because his show ain't staying here with me. Okay? But anyways, I felt the need to address that because you guys will get that in this video. So everything that I'm talking about is in this video. And we're going to move forward into this situation. But to call me out of my comfort zone for your stupidity, because you know they got to tell me. Y'all know y'all got to reveal the truth. And y'all stealing shit or, you know, getting money. Because these people probably was getting those checks. My daddy was probably having those checks sent to the mail. Sent to them and paying them with my checks. Whether they were going to the bank and getting the money. Whether they were... my dad was going to the bank and paying these people that money while I was literally suffering. While I was literally sitting here going back and forth sitting on the sidewalks, trying to find a place for me and my kids. Like, boy, hey, man, hey, give them exactly what they deserve, man. On God, give them exactly what they deserve from this, cause they did me dirty. Yeah, they did me dirty, man. Yeah, they did. Yeah, and they still doing shit. Yeah, give them the full maximum, whatever they deserve. Yeah, baby. Cause there's so much heat running through my adrenaline. Cause she tapping my energy. She really mad because they gotta prevail that shit. Yeah, she was letting it be known the yellow cars out there, the mailbox. She was the one that was taking my mail. And see how they go back behind the scenes so the police know who it is. That's my thing. Y'all know who it is and you hiding them. So my person, now this is about to sound a little crazy. But nigga, is you a bitch? I just want to know, like, is you a bitch? If you walking around here fulfilling as a man, and in the spiritual realm you tap into that devil energy, and you go to you alchemize or shift your energy to a female, and play both sides of my energy, that's just something to think about. Unless there's just a really dark witch here and prevailing herself to me and attacking me, working with the police and the feds. But every county that I moved in, this shit happened, okay? Every county. And it stopped here. This shit died here. It died here. I leave all that nasty shit. That shit ain't coming with me. None of that shit coming with me where I'm going. Okay? None of it. None of it. It's dead. It's out of there. It's a wrap. Yeah. Well, it kind of make you wonder when you chose it. Like, because in the video, you'll see my person wearing the yellow glasses. I got a video. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where my phone at? Is it in my purse? Yeah, I got a video of him with the yellow, with all black on, and the yellow on. The yellow glasses. So, that's why I said I never talked to him. I know he working with them. That's disgusting.
What do you want love to look like? How do you...
Hold on, y'all. Y'all, why my phone want to start tripping? Now this mother showing blank. So